Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's one of my infamous tuck and fold box projects. And although the project is cute and simple and folds away completely flat like that, actually what I was after sharing with you really was how to decorate a box with minimal supplies. So one stamp set, one coloured ink, one coloured matching cardstock. That's what I'm going to do. But it's lovely. I love this kind of box. And I'm, all about the brides. So you need a piece of cardstock, 8 by 11 inches, 20 by 28 centimetres. And on the long side is where we're going to score first. So score it at 1.5, 3, 6 1/4, and 7 3/4. That's in inches, which in metric 4, 8, 16 and 20. Turn it round and score it on the short side at 1.5 and 6 1/2, which is 4 and 16 centimetres. Okay, so if I turn it this way round, so I've got a big section, small, big, small, small. These two small ones, have them closest to you. We'll call that the bottom. It's kind of not, but we're going to call it the bottom. We are going to remove a little bit, but I need to put some diagonal score lines in. So it's this square here and this one here that are close to this wide panel. Let me tip some light for you. And I'm going to do a diagonal line pointing in, pointing in, pointing in and pointing in. So it's not this square here on the edge. It's these ones. And like I say, the diagonal direction pointing inwards. That's the way to go. So grab my steel ruler and there's one, and as you can see, pointing inwards. So I'm just going to do that all the way around, pointing inwards as I go. And that's all 4 done, which I can catch the light, you'll see. Right, so I'm going to burnish, actually I'm not, I'm going to trim away these pieces here. Where's my scissors? So it's this square I've done nothing to, and I'm nicking it away. And the same over here. Don't need that, so we'll just get rid of that and start burnishing. So where's my bone folder? I don't know. Let's grab another. I have about 8 or 9 bone folders, and the reason I have them is not because I need 8 or 9 in general crafting. It's because when I'm filming, I will film a handful of videos all in one go, and I tend to lose them. And they get under stuff, and literally I cannot see what's going on. I don't ever have a messy desk. I'm a put it down, put it away kind of girl. You've heard me say that before. But bone folders, it's because they're the colour of my desk. They're all but invisible. So I have lots. Have I just ruckled all my paper? No, that's fine. So I'm burnishing well. And there are a couple of parts where you have to go, oh, I'm going to give that a little bit of an extra oomph. So fold in these sides, and there, give it another press, and there, another press, and the same here, and that one too, just, for good measure. And that means that when you come to tuck everything away, and look, automatically doing their thing. When you come to tuck this bit away, it's not really going to pop open, and if it does, you just unfold it and burnish again. Right, I'm going to get my corners rounded here. So detailed trio punch. Oh no, that's the wrong one. The wrong one. There we go. One there and one there, and let's see if this is going to tuck itself away first time. So as you can see, this bit is going to go in there. and tuck away. That's good. It worked first time. It's not trying to pop open at the back, which sometimes it can do. If you haven't given it that extra burnish, it can do. So I'm the original designer of these, and I've made dozens of versions and sizes around, and I love them that you can make them and go fold flat like that. And I want to get some decoration on the top, and how you decorate it, no matter what size, is entirely up to you. But as I said, this was about using minimal supplies, or minimal consumable supplies. Well, just not lots. If you haven't got lots, this is a great project for you. So I've got my snowflake wishes. This does come with a die set. I'm only going with stamps, and I want my little speckled stars, because that's a really technical term. I'm going to go with that detailed snowflake, and then I want another one. Which one shall I go for? I don't want a massively huge one. That little one will be fine, and I'll come to my phrase in a second. So this is a C, that's a D block. A D block is possibly your most versatile because it will fit all sorts on. So I've got this one, that fits comfortably. Those obviously will as well by the fact they're smaller. I would say if you're going to get any blocks, this one is probably going to be your most versatile. I would say a C block for small. It's because it's not too big, but yeah, these are good sizes. I have lots because yeah, I'm addicted. Okay, so I said I was going to be teaching you different techniques. So I've got one ink, but I want to get lots of different colours. So if you haven't seen second generation and third generation stamping, it's where, let me get a plain piece of this white. You stamp once, and then without re-inking, twice, 3 times, and I possibly get a 4th, I doubt it, but yeah, very pale. But you get, with one pass of the ink, 3 different tones of the same colour. So that's what I'm going to do on this project. I don't want this as my darkest, so I want second generation there. Pop that to one side. I'm going to go first generation on this one. And this one I want to go third generation. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 different colours of ink with one ink. I like to be a little bit frugal every now and again. So, oh, I've just put that away and I still need it. So I'm going to put a sentiment on here, and this stamp set is full. It's got the stamped images and it's got the sentiments. May your seasons sparkle. I quite like that one. How big is that? That's that sort of size. Great. Let's have a measure of this one. May your seasons sparkle is 1 3/8 of an inch by 2.5. So I don't know what that is in metric. 1 3/8 by 2.5. That's 3.5 centimetres by 6.5. Okay. So let's just grab another block. And I'm going to have the darkest, I'm going to have first generation of Misty Moonlight. Put it on there. Okay. Now, this is essentially done. I'm going to put that on there. So I've used 1 coloured cardstock, 1 ink, 1 stamp set. I'm going to take it up a level only because it will finish it off nicely. And I kind of would say, if you're going to buy an ink, get the matching cardstock, absolutely, and try and get yourself the matching ribbons if we have one. So that's partly why I've chosen the ink colours, because we don't have ribbons in every single colour that we have in our lineup, because, you know, that would just be way too many. But we do always have them for our in colours. And those are the ones that are dated, and there's 5 in a set, and it will say, well, the current ones we've got are 2019 to 2021, and we've also got 2020 to 2022, which is where this one comes from. So if you're looking to build up supplies, you will always get ink, ribbons, and usually embellishments. We've got these embellishments for this current colour, and then where's my butterflies? And that's for the other 5 in colours. So there's always embellishments, so you can always get this brilliant toning look to your projects. Right, so let's check the bit we need to put this onto. So it's not where I've got my section there, it's this one here. I'm going to use dimensionals on here when I find them. A bit like bone folders, they go missing. It's because they're invisible on my desk. They really are exactly the same colour. That's on there. And then, as I said, we've got matching embellishments. So this is Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, Misty Moonlight, Just Jade, and Magenta Madness. That's the latest colours, which are the 2020 to 2022 colours. And then I'm just pushing over the back to make sure that adhesive sticks. And then the other ones are Rococo Rose, Terracotta Tile, Brain Left the Building, Pretty Peacock, Seaside Spray, Purple Posy. I couldn't remember then. So I'm just putting 3, because 3 is always a good number. And then I can pull this box together. And that, I think, is fabulous. 1 coloured ink, matching cardstock, ribbon and embellishments, if you want them. 1 stamp set. 3 things. Gorgeous box. What do you think? Thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.